Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva, and I used to be an ex-fat, meaning that I was almost 400 pounds, and as you can tell, I am no longer. So, dope. Anyways, that's kind of besides the point. I had a little free time today, and I thought, instead of doing another reaction, because I'm kind of getting a little just tired of those, you know? Like, the girls are just not delivering, and I feel like my reactions have just been kind of lacking, you know? Like, just not great. So anyways, I decided we're gonna make high-protein banana bread. I've already mashed my bananas. I'm just trying to get them as smooth as I can with this fork. And then, basically all you do is like whisk in the rest of the ingredients. So a couple eggs, some protein powder, cinnamon, I think some chocolate chips, which I believe my parents still have from this weekend because my mom did some baking. And I can't remember what else. Flour, obviously. And I might add just some extra like oats, stuff like that, just for a little extra fiber, a little extra protein. So anyways, come along for the ride. What? By the way, if you hear music in the background, obviously that's not mine. It belongs to the artists. I just don't want to bake in silence. So here we are. Might get copyright struck, but that's okay because I'm not even monetized. So good luck with that, Aqua. Good luck with that, Queen. Good luck with that, whoever else is on my playlist. Anywho, so I just mashed, like I said, a few bananas. I just did the rest of what my parents had. They had 3. It already kind of turned brown. So, we're gonna whisk in 2 eggs, half a cup of Greek yogurt, and that's all I remember right now. So, yeah. Let me try and, there we go. All right. So I'm just gonna eyeball because I pretty much know what half a cup looks like of Greek yogurt because I, well, eat this pretty frequently. This is just plain Chobani, the 20 grams of protein. And then, like I said, we're gonna whisk in 2 eggs. Let me just get all this extra stuff off here. I'm actually kind of excited to see how this turns out. I've never made a protein banana bread before. I've made some other like protein goodies and whatnot, but I just decided, what the heck? Why not give it a shot? So, I'm gonna crack those in there. And then I'm just gonna wash my hands real fast. Now we're gonna grab a whisk and just incorporate these into our bananas. Now it's said to use vanilla flavored protein powder. I don't have any anymore. We just picked up some of the Clean and Simple Eats brownie batter protein powder and Sebum's Chris Bumstead's birthday cake one, because he didn't have the vanilla cookie or the oatmeal cookie or whatever that we just had and finished, which was actually pretty good. I didn't mind his protein powder at all, to be honest. But I think I'm gonna choose one of those because I do have unflavored Isopure too from like forever ago, literally like 2 or 3 years ago, and I don't even know if it's still good anymore, but whatever. Anyways, we're gonna get this all nice and incorporated as well as we can. Should kind of look like that. And then I'm just gonna check the next step because I didn't memorize this recipe before I started. Obviously I've never done this, so I am going by, I'll probably link their recipe. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, I'm gonna double check what's next and I'll be back. Okay, so basically it's just our dry ingredients now. So it calls for half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then I believe it was half a teaspoon of baking powder. No, half a teaspoon of baking soda. And then 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I don't know what that would have done, but that probably would not have been good. What the fuck? Can't talk. So 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Level that off. And then I think it called for half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Little dash extra, just for fun. Won't hurt anybody. And then it called for half a cup of coconut sugar or brown sugar, but I don't have coconut sugar and I don't want to use brown sugar. I have monk fruit. So I'm gonna make it just the teeniest bit healthier, maybe. So this is a monk fruit and erythritol sweetener. So just 0 calorie sugar, I don't know. And I'm going to take half a cup of that, dump that in there. And then what else did it call for? I know we got to add the protein powder and flour yet, but I don't know how much that was. So, okay, so this bad boy calls for 1.25 cup of whole wheat flour, but I don't think my mom has that, so I'm just gonna do all purpose. Unless I have, hold on. Oh, fuck yeah. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Chickpea flour. This should be fine. Yeah. I'm gonna do this instead. Just to kind of switch things up a little bit and to use it up because we never use this shit. So, 1.25 cup of flour. And I am packing this down pretty tightly. I don't know. I don't ever measure flour properly and it usually works out fine for me. So you do you, boo. Whatever you feel like doing. And then it called for half a cup of protein powder, but I decided that I am probably going to use the birthday cake. A, because it's already open, and B, because I didn't want the chocolate flavor to overpower it. Like, I am just getting shit everywhere. Oh, this smells good. This smells really good. I don't know. This just smells like the God, I don't know. I don't know what it smells like, but it smells really good. Oh, I guess I could have used the freaking vanilla yogurt. Whatever. Oh. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a bug. It's getting freaking up. All right. Oh, it has sprinkles in here. Hell yeah. That's actually perfect, pretty much. A little extra to top that off. That goes in there. And then, I know I'm missing something. What am I missing? I just read the freaking directions. What the heck? All right. Okay, I guess the last thing I needed was chocolate chips, but I'm gonna go ahead and whisk this real fast just to see how many chocolate chips I actually need. It said half a cup divided, so I'm guessing that you like top the banana bread with it, but I don't know. I'm kind of just like winging this too as I go because I'm gonna definitely add some stuff that it did not call for. Like I think I'm gonna add some PB2 powder just for like peanut butter and banana and chocolate chips, how could that be a bad thing? You know? So anyways, get this all mixed up nice and incorporate. I feel like Rosie, like a whole like texture queen. I have no idea how this is gonna bake up. I don't know if I've ever actually baked bakes with protein powder before. Like I said, I've made like protein recipes, but it's been like cottage cheese or I don't even know. It's been a minute since I've actually made a protein snack. Okay, that's looking pretty smooth to me. I'm gonna add a little PB2, I think, like I said. How much do I want to do? You know, 2 tablespoons is a serving. I think I'll do 4 tablespoons. So it's not like a super strong peanut butter flavor, but hopefully it'll come through a little bit. There we go. That works for me. Does that work for you? I don't know. You're not the one eating it. So you tell me what you end up doing if you end up making this. All right. I hope this isn't going to be too dry. Probably need a spatula, to be honest. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. This is looking pretty solid, if I do say so myself. Should I lick the whisk? It's raw egg. Do you think I'm gonna die? Oh! Oh. Interesting. That's a very interesting flavor. To be honest, I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't know how I feel about it. Okay, bear. Yeah, that has a very, just odd flavor. I really don't know how to describe it. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. Like, I really don't. I hope this is good. Because I'm gonna be so fucking sad if I just spent all this time and these ingredients for it to taste like shit. Alright, half a cup of chocolate chips. We are not going to top them, and if we do, it'll be like very minimal. Whoa, don't spill. Alright. So we're just dumping the whole half cup in there, especially since it kind of tastes like shit. This is not even... You can barely tell there's chocolate chips in here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan. So sorry if this is gonna end up a bust, to be honest. Guess we'll find out together, won't we? So anywho, with everything in there now, we are going to take our parchment paper that we're gonna grab. One moment, please. Parchment paper. You are going to grab a small sheet of it. Tear it off. I learned this trick. Crumple it up. Then it'll lay in your pan better. So I'm going to line my pan as so. Probably could have done a bigger sheet, but that's all right. 1 second. This is my video. I gotta change this. And we are going to take some spray and just grease it. I don't know why that's not greasing properly, but it's okay. All right. All right. Now, for the coup de grace, we're gonna pour this into our pan, hobby, and we have our oven preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, of course, because we live in America. Oh gosh, this is gonna... Yeah, I should have done a bigger piece of parchment. Oh well. If it overflows, that's fine. Get your butt back up there. I'm seriously hoping this turns out good because I'm literally going to be so peeved if it doesn't. I don't know. Sometimes these like protein recipes are just like hit or miss. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you're using protein powder in them. I don't know why, but it has just such a artificial flavor. And then again, I used fake sugar, so that could also be playing a factor. I've never used that specifically. I mean, it's open, so I'm guessing my mom has. But oops. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, bud. Anywho, with our banana bread in our pan now, we are going to dust with some chocolate chips, just like I said, for the hell of it. And maybe hopefully make it taste a little better. God, it's so messy, so greasy. Just a teeny little handful. And just even this out a little bit. Oh, got a rogue chip. Rogue chip down. All right. So, this is what she's looking like, if you can see. Kind of, maybe. There we go. And I'm gonna slide this bitch in the oven. And we are gonna bake until she is coming out clean, you know what I mean? All right, I'll see you in a bit. So the recipe says it's about 55 to 60 minutes, probably depending on your oven. Oops, sorry. Shirt's rolling up. Like I said, once the toothpick comes out clean, once she's like not jiggly anymore in the center, you're probably golden. All right, so that's what she's looking like so far. I'm about to check her. She's got about 25-ish minutes left, but honestly, she looks really good. Okay, so we got back, cut into it. That's what it looks like. It's actually pretty good. Definitely recommend. I will link the recipe, and well, you can obviously follow my video too, but anyway, this is